With everybody taking precautions because of the coronavirus, we wanted to talk to the first responders and see what the new normal has become.
We actually went and we took some of the responses and we've scaled back to where if we go on a person with shortness of breath or respiratory distress, we're taking all the precautions going in at that point in time. If the call comes in as flu-like symptoms, we've kind of limited some of our responses to that. We're not withholding, and we're still making all the calls that we're needed on at this point in time.
We have changed slightly the way we respond to calls and the calls that we actually respond to. That doesn't mean we don't respond to the calls. It just means that we're taking a lot more non-emergency calls for crimes or incidents that have occurred already over the telephone.
We have the masks, the shields, the gowns, and things like that as a protection for our people, but it protects the people that we're servicing in turn.
All of our officers on patrol are issued 2 N95 respirator masks. They all have eye protection, and everybody has nitrile gloves.
This is what our folks are going to be wearing. We do have face shields. These have been supplied through TEMA. I don't have a gown with me right now, but we do have the gowns that some of our people are wearing, and we do have the full Tyvek suits. Those are for a confirmed case or something.
A very important part of these need for assistant calls is getting the proper information from the caller. And that's where Murfreesboro's Communication Center comes in with their hardworking telecommunicators.
One of our key roles as a communication center is the safety of our officers and firefighters. Usually that's weapons, intoxicants, but this new situation, environment with COVID-19, that's just one additional consideration we're considering as officer or firefighter safety on the scene.
Any call that comes in, whether it be police or fire call, we're asking that caller if anybody's been experiencing any flu-like symptoms. And if it's a police call and they are, we're trying to get them to step outside the residence to talk to the officers or handle it over the phone if possible.
What we're asking our officers to do is to slow down a little bit when they arrive, assess the situation, and see if they can't conduct more business outside.
This is some disinfectant stuff that we're using for our equipment and things like that after use. So anytime we use any of this equipment and things, our people, they are going through and they're disinfecting the equipment. So we don't want anybody to worry about us using contaminated equipment or anything like that on them, because it is cleaned after every use. It's been a struggle with some of the supplies and stuff, and some of our people got a little nervous about maybe we were going to run out or something. So some of the supplies we're actually working from was purchased during the Ebola scare. So we had some of that stuff as a surplus from then, and it worked in our favor because you cannot get it anywhere right now. It is really a struggle for all medical care providers.
We still respond to the emergency calls in progress. If you have an emergency that requires immediate police intervention, we're going to be there. We're going to be inside your house making things safe.
Right now we're doing a lot of research with that, reading and things like that, is so we can keep our people informed. Because I think by them being educated what they're looking for, it's kind of peace of mind for them, but it's protection. I mean, that's been our goal from the start, is just to protect our people as well as the people that we're serving.